Stephs, you guys are out there still touring, or you guys do shows just from time to time? How does that work?
Yeah, we toured this past like spring going into summer, like May into June, and then or was it April into May? And we did through May. We started in April, went through May, and ended at the beginning of June. Then the band traveled to Europe. I didn't go to the Europe shows, and after we do this show on the 5th, there's some Australian dates.
Damn, that's worldwide, bro.
Everything's good though now to go to Australia and all that, right?
Yeah, no, but I ain't going.
Still?
No.
Why not?
I don't get on airplanes no more.
You don't, huh?
No.
Australia's a long flight too.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
I don't have to talk myself out of the insanity I do when I'm on a plane.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that they don't like doing planes. There's a lot of artists that just that's not their thing. I forgot. I want to say KRS-One might have been one of them. Even Fat Joe we were speaking on. I think
there's a few of them. Rakim.
Doesn't want to fly, huh? He has to drive it everywhere.
He's a sailor.
I've heard KRS-One when he goes overseas, he takes a boat over there.
Takes a boat.
Couple weeks.
Couple months sometimes.
Damn.
Go to Europe, yeah, you're gonna be at least a month on that water.
That's too much.
Wow, that's heavy.
That's crazy.
I mean, you bring your family, you treat it like a vacation, man.
Yeah. No, that's
in
true.
a big yacht, whatever, big cruise.
And then on the ride back, you got to ride back. That ride back is like, bro, we're done with these shows. Now I got 3 weeks to get back to the house.
Fat Joe started flying though.
No, that's what I heard. He started, but at one time he was
he was like, nah.
He wasn't trying.
I remember Big Pun he didn't care. He used to fly everywhere. He's like, yeah, let's go.
I've flown everywhere already, but I just there's been enough times where, I mean, obviously we made it through all the events that we've been on, but we've had some, there's been some close calls. You know what I mean? Crazy ass stuff that happens.
Oh no, it's true. It's true. Tell us one. I'll tell you one. You tell me one, like some experience you had.
This was back in the '90s when I was coming back from Ohio out here to LA to shoot a video for the song called Be Quiet and Drive. And I mean, we've flown through storms before, but this storm, we went into it and apparently there was nowhere to go. You were just going to have to go through it, I guess. And so we were going through it, and the plane was going up, it was going down, and I'm sitting at the window and I'm just looking at the engine just bouncing on the wing. I'm like, please don't break off. Because it was the turbulence was just so much that I'm just watching it flex the wing and everything. I'm like, man, I know they built some. I know these were designed to take
steel,
some stuff.
Man, you gotta remember we're talking about steel.
That's scary though when you're looking out the window, man. That's scary.
Another time we were coming back from a show we did in South Korea, and I mean, not even 5 minutes into takeoff, boom, lightning strike on the plane right next to where I'm sitting. Like, I mean, it was literally right outside the wall. Ow! And I was just like, and the sound of it is so loud and crispy. I was just like,
that's scary, man.
Then the pilot's like, not to worry, it's totally good. I mean, this is right ahead of a 10-hour flight. Like, we just started a 10-hour flight, and we were trying to beat the typhoon coming in. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
I was like, this is great.
I mean, it's going to get bumpy.
Yeah,
You got to keep running.
I've been through many bumps. We've
I had some bumps.
Turbulence is part of it,
Yeah. I had one time.
There's more, but I'm just saying,
I had one time where I've been on one of them when it just dips down.
Oh, man.
Oh, that is the craziest feeling you will have, bro.
That first one, though, that coming out here from Ohio, it wasn't dipping. We was nosing up, nosing down, you know what I mean? It was just like overhead bins were blowing out and things flying all over the place.
Oh, man.
People screaming and crying. You know, I mean, I could sit there and I'm doing my best to keep my composure, you know what I mean? But when you're listening to other people losing it, it's just that's a lot.
Yeah, it magnifies it for sure.
We're just like, wow.
There was another time.
Like I ain't blaming them, but
yeah, it makes it crazy.
Yeah,
especially in a little plane, bro. You know what I mean? I was one time we were coming.
See outside beyond the plane because it's all gray.
Oh,
you know what's crazy when it goes through that turbulence and you rocking for a minute, blah blah. Everybody's shook, blah blah blah, blah. Crazy. Next thing you know, it's a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah. Smooth sailing.
Everybody pissed in their pants for nothing.
Yeah, not
everybody
a bump.
Like, yo, relax.
Silky smooth, not even a bump at all anymore.
Exactly. Get me a
just
drink,
sliding through it.
Oh man.
Sunny, beautiful, birds singing.
Oh yeah.
There was one time we were I was in Cyprus, and I believe we were playing with Everlast somewhere. We were going to a festival, but I don't remember where. Oh, we were going to Switzerland, and so when we get there, right when we got out of the van, they're like, "You guys all right? Everybody all right?" We're like, "Yeah, we good, man. What's cracking?" And they're like, "Oh man, they just shot down a plane. Like it was Russia had shot down a plane on accident."
Okay, yeah, we
And we just missed that.
we just flew that route like 2 or 3 weeks before that.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. You
Yeah,
remember that time?
yeah.
So we had, I guess we flew that route, but I guess we were like maybe like I think we were like 30 minutes or an hour ahead of what had happened. But these people, they didn't know really what was going on because the information was not all there. So they were like, "Well, we're good. We all chill. What happened?" And then they start telling us the story as we're walking to the where we're supposed to chill at, right? And man, so I had to call my mom. Sendog had to call his mom. We all had, because they're watching it on the news. You know what I mean? And my mom was really tripping because she's seen it on the news. And we had to call like, "Oh, no, we're good. But that's what got me into, oh, man, it had that thought you have.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I love doing this, but damn, I'm really risking my life when I jump on these planes. I'm in these countries. I don't know what their airlines are about. I really just take it. I don't know who these people, what airline we jumping on, like who? So sometimes it gets a little tricky when you go on tour. People think it's all fun and games, but it's a lot to it.
Yeah, that was the first time that when that happened. That was the first time we went to Greece, and it was going to be one of our first. It was actually going to be our first time playing in Kyiv, and we never been there because it got canceled. I mean, we're not going now, obviously, with all the stuff going on out there. But yeah, I mean, sometimes planes get shot down, and it's just an accident.
Yeah.
Well, that's all it is.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey man, cheers to all the pilots, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Sometimes they go missing, then we just don't talk about them no more.
Over with, that's it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so-
Like,
so
hell
this,
no.
Yeah, this is to all you soldiers out there continuing to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's like one of the craziest things. Like in the past 10 years, there's been at least like 3 or 4 like big flights where the plane just goes missing in the middle of the ocean and they
Yeah.
still can't retrieve it.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's scary. Like you got to put your hands inside the pilot's hands. Like you got to trust the pilots. You don't know like what they're doing mentally or how their family life is or anything like that.
For sure. Oh no, yeah. That's no joke, man. That's why I don't want to go with that when they said the no pilot one plane. Oh no, I'll never do that.
You remember that movie Airplane when they had the autopilot? He inflatable.
Yeah.
Hey Dom, can you bring me a paper towel, please?
Hey, Les, tell us about one of your experiences on these planes, man. I know you've been flying everywhere.
Beatnut's been all around the world, and like I said, man, it's gonna get bumpy, but it's all good, man.
We had a flight from Sweden to Portugal, and we hit a bird on takeoff.
Ooh.
Took out the cockpit window.
Yeah, that's happened before.
So we circled for like an hour and a half, dumping fuel. Then we landed, and there was no more flights from Sweden to Portugal that day, so we had to charter a private plane. That was the first time I ever been on a private plane. That was pimping, but thank you. But yeah, it's just crazy.
I remember one time we took off. Yo, the plane did some crazy shit like that a plane ain't even supposed to do.
They ain't supposed to do a lot of stuff.
Some crazy shit. And then they explained like, yo, we had to do that or else we would have hit another plane.
Ooh.
Oh man, the close misses. Well, I don't remember where we were coming to.
And my whole shit is like, oh, thanks for telling us that. Now we feel much better. Like, you could have kept that to yourself, B.
On the way out the plane, huh?
We've approached, and we had to go around. The one time we did it, we couldn't do it, and we went around to go land again. But it was super windy, and when we were coming at the runway, we were almost 90 degrees to it, so we could just spin right into it to accommodate for the wind that was going on. Ooh. Like coming in, you could see the runway out the window. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to see the runway out the window because it's in front of you.
Yeah.
But you could see it, and we're sliding in there, and then we just...
And found it. Ooh, I kind of been through something like that, too. And man, it's funny you bring that up because, man, it is scary. It is trippy, but then I salute the pilot on the way out. Man, you a G, bro.
Oh, man.
You
oh,
look,
yeah.
dog. I've given it up to a few of them pilots.
I've given a lot of props.
Me too. When they have that beautiful, smooth, I let them know when I walk out. Hey, what's the pilot's name? Tell him he did a fantastic job on that.
Yeah.
I love to give him props.
Oh, man.
Love to give him props.
I've come in for a landing at LAX, and we had to hit front wheel first because it was just like bam, bam. You know what I mean? Like we just
Hey, yo.
slammed the ground. I was like, damn, that wasn't
You know-
that wasn't normal.
You know, it was a bad flight when you land and everybody starts applauding.
Oh hell yeah.
We've been there on that one, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've been there on that one.
Yeah, I definitely been on flights where there was mad applause as soon as we hit the ground.